It's time to stitch Let Freedom Ring of our Star-Spangled Beauty ladder quilt. Let Freedom Ring is on page 15. All of the fabrics have been fused with interfacing on the back, and I have the batting. Let's stitch Let Freedom Ring. I will go to Embroidery and my USB and the quilting bundle folder. Let Freedom Ring uses the floral 14 background, block by block, and I need the 6 by 8, and I will hit set and go to add, back to the USB and to my embroidery files folder, and find Let Freedom Ring and hit set and embroidery. Now I do have my 8 by 12 in the settings in my machine. However, I am using my 7 by 12 hoop. So I go to layout and move, and I need to move this over to the left to compensate for the fact that I am using a smaller width of hoop. And then I am going to move it all the way to the bottom because I have my muslin strip coming to the top of my hoop, and that just saves on stabilizer. I will select OK and then go to the minus plus needle. Now I'm ready to stitch out the placement for the batting. I've placed the batting and the fabric, and now I am going to skip a few steps. Again, skipping is totally optional, but my batting is cut exactly to size, so I can skip the tack down of the batting, so I'll use my down arrow. The next is the placement for the fabric, and again, that is just 1/4 of an inch past the batting, and our fabric is much larger, so I will use my down arrow to skip. I am going to run the tack down of the fabric and then the background quilting. With this block, there is a jump stitch right here that I need to trim. And then I want to note that the flowers were supposed to be the cloud color, which I made the center of the flowers, but that was just too close to the actual leaves. And so I did the sea green for the flower, and then instead of doing the rock navy for the centers, I did the cloud. But again, you can't even really tell that those two are different. So I will cut this jump stitch and get this ready to cut to size. I will use my orange pop ruler to cut this block, and I've just centered it on the back so that I have equal space around the batting, and I'll cut it to size.